Oh, hey, what's going on? Tesla concepts. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing good again. Well, we got some news. I had to make some changes. So if you guys are wondering, whoa, what happens if you make a change on the Tesla website and it's past the 3 days? Well, what happens is you would actually need to pay a $500 fee to make any changes after the 3-day period after you reserve and put down the deposit for your Model X or S. The reason why is because a lot of the times the order has went to the production and they want to make sure that they can start on their car prior to that 4th day. So sometimes it doesn't always happen, but either way they do start on your car as soon as possible and building it to your specifications. So there is a fee incurred if you have to make changes after the fact. And the good news is you do get a pretty good amount of warning to let you know, hey, you will be charged a $500 fee if you want to make changes. Please make any final changes before this day. So the great thing I like about the Tesla website is they definitely give you a good insight on if you need to make a change, make it within that 3-day grace period after you place your order, because it'll be final. Other than you having to pay $500 to make a change after that. But I decided to make a change, and I thought hard about it. I'm deciding to go with a 100 kilowatt battery pack because I do a lot of driving. I will be using this vehicle to get as much out of it that I can, and I plan to keep it on for generations to come as technology evolves and advances, especially with Tesla. Battery packs will become more dense, more of a range, and I would like to kind of be ahead of the game. I want to make sure that I can get to all my destinations with less worries, more comfortable trips on doing supercharging, where I can go a little bit further in my distance. I can run the AC, I can run the heat, and not worry as much as if I were to go with the 75D. Plus, keep in mind, I also have the 22-inch turbine wheels that I purchased from another Tesla owner a while back that are pretty much only have 400 miles on them. And so they're brand new. I got them at home in plastics, and I guess the main thing is I'm going to want to put those on there. They're the 22s, and I know that because they're 22-inch rims will reduce the range. By reducing the range, that will be something to consider. In addition to that, if you were to tow anything, a boat, a vehicle, a car, a trailer, that's going to reduce the range, as well as if there's the wind conditions, uphill, things like that, all those to play a factor. So for me personally, I think the 75D will work for a lot of people on their daily use. I use it for almost everything possible that I can. I'll be visiting family a lot out of state. I'll be taking a lot of vacations, trips, just me and the family. So I wanted just to make sure that I can go as far as I could with less times to having to charge. So I always recommend just go with the best you can get or you can afford in your budget. I personally did is when I make my change, I decided to not do the autopilot for right now. Yes, I know, for right now. Because I can add that on later, and then that helped shave off about $5,000, and then I upgraded to the 100D battery pack. So once I take delivery later on, I can always add on autopilot, which I'm sure I will, and then things will work out accordingly. So I had to let you know, I had to shoot up this video because it is imperative that you guys know, like, hey, it is an option to change your order if you want to change it, but if after that 3-day period you want to make sure you're aware that it'll be a $500 charge. Oh, and that $500 fee, you would need to make that payment, be prepared to make that payment before Tesla will make those changes. So you couldn't do it at delivery, and you couldn't do it when you're doing the financing portion on the site. So you would need to do it before your changes can be official. So want to let you know that. Hopefully that helps. Other than that, everything's good. Any questions about 75D, 100D, P100D, of any of the Tesla models, shoot a comment down below. Please ring the bell, like, and keep it moving. Thank you. Welcome back, Tesla Concepts.